What up, yo? We back again with another one.
Guys.
We're headed to another episode of Friends. We in season 4, episode
Friends.
9.
Yes.
Chandler got his girl look like. No more beef between him and Joey.
Does he though?
We don't know. If you new, hit that subscribe. Let's dive in.
Our eyes are closed and we're about to cross the street. Very good.
All I can see is this big van.
I think I know that girl.
No, we're gonna paint over the sore and replace it with a baguette.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even see that coming.
Freaking Joey.
I did not see that coming.
It's a nice van.
It looks like the Onward van.
It does. There's like people who got like clubs, like little car clubs with those vans. Came across them on TikTok. They're pretty nice.
I bet you did.
Pretty nice. Wouldn't mind building one. Little van club.
Remember that guy from cooking school I told you about that put cilantro in everything? I'm gonna fill in for him as food critic for the Chelsea Reporter.
How could you have said yes? What about our catering business?
A lot of free dinners.
Oh.
Are you ready to party?
There's this thing about bumblebees on the Discovery Channel. Gandalf is coming to town? Dude, we are so gonna party.
And who is this guy?
Mike Gandalf Ganderson.
It's the name. Mike Gandalf Ganderson sounds like a good guy. They always have names like that.
It sounds like
That's
a
a
lot.
lot to.
I never understood how people just eat peanut butter out of the jar.
Yeah, I'm not.
I never understood it. Or like they'll get like a big scoop and just eat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I never understood it. I don't
that's
know.
crazy work. That's crazy work. Our dog don't even like peanut butter.
He really doesn't. It's weird.
We never party anymore.
Really? And what do you mean we never have fun anymore? You have fun with me.
Gandalf is like the party wizard. Hello, didn't you read Lord of the Rings in high school?
There's an opening for an assistant buyer in Junior Miss.
I wish I could say no, but I guess you can't stay my assistant forever.
God, I'm so glad that you don't have a problem with this because if you did, and that's why I'm so glad there's no problem.
She cut her off just in time because she was about to be like, you know
She's
what?
on the hiring committee. She's probably gonna make it to where she can get it because she wants her to keep her as her an assistant.
I would think she want to get rid of her after Chandler though.
No,
But
no.
obviously she still wants her around.
I had to sleep with the ugliest guy to get that job.
Oh.
Don't you worry, I'm sure with your qualifications you won't need to sleep with some guy. Oh, God, I feel wild today.
Man, I am so excited. I may vomit. You go out for a couple of beers and end up on a fishing boat to Nova Scotia.
I got my passport, fresh socks.
All right, I'll see you guys.
Whoa.
Where are you gonna be around noon?
Somewhere.
Hyping
Okay.
this guy up.
So you in town?
No.
Not gonna make it. He's stuck in Chicago.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, they are hyping this
Right,
guy
so they can have fun
up.
without Gandalf?
Right.
And what was that answer? Like, the phone. What was all that?
Sadness.
I'm gonna say answer my phone like that in public.
I'm not gonna lie. I miss having a house phone.
I know.
I miss the ring.
It's hard for people to find you.
That too,
You
but
can
I
go
miss the
outside,
ring.
like, I've been out all day. Sorry, just got home.
Just the nostalgia.
Nobody just know where you at now. Cell phones just go with you everywhere. People know where you just.
That's your choice.
But still, they be like, you had your phone, you couldn't pick up.
No.
I don't answer regardless. So. But it's still, at least back in the day, you could just be like, oh, I was out all day.
Literally.
Couldn't get a hold of me.
Especially like what I see here about
Resume that she
implementing
had.
a new filing system.
Colored labels you put on all the folders. It certainly did brighten up the inside of the filing cabinet.
I noticed that you've been entrusted with a lot of rather important responsibility.
Rachel has been really incredible at getting my morning bagel for me.
I have more responsibilities than that.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, there's the coffee.
Big part of this job is cultivating personal relationships.
Her only problem might be getting a little too friendly, if you know what I mean.
My first review is out.
That's a lot of
Oh, the
newspapers.
Chelsea Reporter. Would I go back to Alessandro's? Sure, but I would have to order 2 meals. You really laid into this place.
Hey, they don't pay me a penny a word to make friends.
Are we sure we don't want the waterbed? Hi.
No idea.
Maybe to give one to each person.
Oh my God.
I want to talk to you about your review.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Just give me a chance to...
Do you need to get in? Here you go. No!
Our food is not inedible swill.
I couldn't eat it. The waiter carried the breadsticks in his pants. But I stand by my review. I know food, and that wasn't it.
I'm proud of that sauce. It's delicious.
Oh my God. Hand me those tomatoes. I'm going to show you what it should taste like. Come on, hand them to me.
I want to talk about that interview.
I thought it went very well.
They are not tears of sadness or of anger.
They're what?
I'll make a scene.
There's nobody here.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't Joanna played on some shows or movies like Disney or something, I think.
I don't.
Her face looks familiar.
It does, but I don't think it was on Disney. I don't know though.
or
Think of it.
iconic Disney movie, something in my
something.
childhood. She was around something. I just can't. I've seen her. I'm like, I've seen her somewhere.
Do you want me to quit? What? What would make you think that?
I must not be a very good assistant.
And I will be gone by the end of the day. Put your sad little muffin back in its drawer.
It is very sad. I'm sorry. Muffins are sad to me. They are a sad thing. I know people go crazy for muffins, but
I love muffins.
they are a sad little thing. A muffin. Like
I love muffins.
working and going to work and then having a meeting and just having muffins sitting there. Just something about it. And I think that's what scarred me about muffins at
I
home.
love muffins.
It's depressing. Give me a breakfast burrito. Donuts. Nobody wants to walk into a meeting with muffins. I don't even want to be at the meeting, let alone muffins are greeting me. It's horrible.
That's,
As much as we do for this company, you give
asked
me muffins.
for my muffins.
It's different. That's baked, homemade muffins, not store-bought, wrapped, hot garbage. After all these years of company time I've given up, and to walk in a meeting that I don't want to be at 5 o'clock in the morning for muffins. It's depressing. It's depressing. Now I look at a muffin, it's depressing.
That's why I said all those things about your flirting and your drinking. That you enjoyed the occasional drink. Binge.
You are just a horrible person.
No, wait. Now, I'll make you assistant buyer in this department.
And an assistant.
Sophie, get in here.
Sophie just, I feel bad for
I
Sophie.
like Sophie. Why are they doing Sophie like that? That's
Don't
so-
say they. That is
Her.
yeah, exactly. Sophie just get thrown under these of us. Well, she might take Monica's position.
No,
Or
she's
Rachel.
gonna be.
Monica, I'm tripping.
She's
Rachel's
gonna be
position.
Rachel's assistant.
She thinking that's yeah, you're right. I forgot she just said that. That's messed up. I was trying to raise the bar.
I know, I
I was trying.
Hey, what are you guys doing here? I thought you'd be out partying with Gandalf. So you just been sitting around here all morning?
No. Can't believe he didn't come.
Well, so what if he didn't come?
We'd meet total strangers and hang out with them.
Look, after tonight, Gandalf will want to party with us, dude. Come on. All right, let's go.
We're gonna end up somewhere.
Maybe we could end up on a boat again? Yeah. Remember that really cold morning and you woke up and those dogs were licking your face?
How do you think this suit would look on an assistant buyer? Okay, the owner of Alessandro's came over here to yell at me. You just
Phoebe.
ruined the thing I was practicing the whole way home, but I'm so happy. Question for you. Yeah. How do you think this suit would look on an assistant buyer at... You got the job! Oh, you got the job! Why didn't you tell me?
Right.
You threw your information out first.
I can't wait to see how Phoebe's gonna react.
Phoebe probably gonna she's gonna go back to music. She's probably gonna be like, you know what?
Especially because she probably did something so special to that van.
Yeah, she might just be like, I'm gonna go to my music. She can use the van for a music career. Go on tour, you know. She got the van for it. It fits the description.
Who's gonna?
Phoebe.
I'm gonna have an office with walls and everything. I'm gonna have walls.
The wedding reception.
Oh. Well, I think it might be time for me to take a step back from the catering. It feels like it's snowballing, you know? Yeah, if you think about it, you don't really need me for the business. You're the cook. Well, I'll pay you back all the money you invested, and you can keep the van.
Don't do Phoebe like that, 'cause I love Phoebe.
I feel like it should have been a discussion, but
It's Monica gets
because
excited.
because if it wasn't for Phoebe, Monica would have never been able to do this.
Yeah,
and it's like how you just like discredit
She
her
should've
like
turned it
that.
down. She should've turned it
I wouldn't have said this. I wouldn't have said she should have turned down the job. I would have said she should have just waited and been like, okay, you know what, I'll call you tonight, and then talk to Phoebe and kind of see. Because I get there's people gonna be here. Well, it's Monica's life. She has to do what she wants. I get that, but it's like a respect thing. I feel with like. I
Or
feel
she
like,
could have told the dude that ran the restaurant, like, hey, bring my girl on too. As a, you know, she could be a waitress or something. Bring her along. It's a 2-for-1 special. Like, I got a company I'm running here and I got somebody with me.
Exactly. 2 or none.
She can come sing.
You're pushing it.
Get energized and we'll head back out.
They're not going
Oh, all right.
Okay.
We don't need that wizard guy. We hit a couple of clubs.
I'm kind of beat.
Actually,
Thank God I'm exhausted.
strain my voice screaming in there. Does it have to be so loud?
They're finally grown men. They're finally adults. They feel like, you know, it's past my bedtime. It's 8 o'clock.
Why do I feel like I'm like that now with music?
Oh my God.
I feel like with music now, like when I was my youth days, I'm still a little young, but my youth days, when I have my system in my car and all that now, be bumping. Even in my house now, I'd be like, turn it down. It's just too loud.
You go to parties, oh, it's loud, ain't it?
You gotta yell.
Yeah.
I'm yelling across the speakers. Turn it down. The band get to play it.
Oh my god, let me step out a little bit because it's too loud.
Gotta go outside, the parking lot, and get away from it. It's too loud.
You're stupid.
I used them as mittens. I didn't want to touch a thing in that last place.
We're not sad. We're not sad. We're just not 21 anymore. You know?
I like to hang out in a quiet place where I could talk to my friends.
And have
We're 29. We're not women.
I'm glad that you decided to hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing.
Well, I came up with a whole bunch of businesses that you can do with your van. Okay, bakery delivery person, pizza. I'm getting the feeling that you don't want to deliver. Probably don't want to pick up stuff either.
No.
I made a commitment to you, and no, it'd be fun.
For yourselves. Work for yourselves.
I don't
That's
know.
a
This
smart
doesn't
decision.
this seems too good to be true. I
That's
don't think
beautiful.
Monica. Yeah, this is beautiful, but I don't think it's gonna go this beautifully.
Yes, it is. Monica's still gonna be head chef of her own business. Even better. You don't gotta work for the man. The man.
Jeez Louise.
Wow. I want you to take the chef job.
Oh.
Here we
Really?
That would just make me unhappy, and I really don't want to be the reason I'm unhappy.
Oh my goodness. You haven't heard.
Heard what? She was leaving work and she was hit by a cab.
Oh my God. Oh God. I didn't realize that you were so close.
Well, by any chance, did Joanna send any paperwork your way?
Nothing about an assistant buyer.
I'm sorry. Oh, Sophie. I guess you didn't hear about Joanna.
I sure did.
Sophie, look, I don't blame her. Look.
Oh, we walked in there. You know what?
I
Yes,
did.
you sure did.
Although I do feel bad about having fired Chef Emilio. Marie, please tell your father how much
That's
I'm going to
cold.
miss him. I present to you our new head chef.
We can have the recipe.
After A Daddy fired, coming there playing on people's place.
That's messed up.
She should have went.
And did her own thing.
No, you was over here talking about going over here though.
I didn't say go to Alonzo's.
You was like, oh yeah, maybe they should. She should.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she did add a little
You're
bit of
such
that.
a
You did.
lie.
You did.
You're talking about someone else.
I was rocking with Phoebe. She could've went with
I
Phoebe.
felt like she should have stayed with Phoebe because I don't think she gave it enough chance to kind of see where it could have went.
Exactly. And working for yourself instead of working for the man.
Stick it to the man.
Don't stick it to the man.
It got me thinking of when we watched School of Rock. Stick it to the man.
Got to.
But overall, this was a good episode. I'm kind of a little nervous because I feel like Monica's not gonna succeed in this.
No.
I don't feel
I
like
just need her to get a job.
she did have a job.
No,
she was working with
she needs to
Phoebe,
she needs to stay with one.
and then she just
Stay with one.
crossed Phoebe out.
Stay with one.
She should have stuck with.
How
a
they
boy.
paying their bills? Joey ain't got no job. He from job to job. Monica floating around here. They just, but it was the 90s. It was the 90s. You was able to get
Monica
by.
should have stayed with old boy where he gave her own restaurant.
That's exactly what she should. She should have just took the restaurant when he was just
Should've
offering
took
it.
one for the team.
No, he was just gonna give it to her. Remember?
That too, yeah.
Without
but I
even-
still, I mean, he was fine, but
I
still.
just took one. I just took the job. Don't offer me nothing. No, no nothing attached. Just take it. All right. You gotta tell me to sign it. But as always, thank y'all for tuning in with us. See y'all on the next one.